Yo, Capcom, I don't know what the hell's gotten into you, but you've been killing it lately. Yo, you've been dropping banger after banger. You have Resident Evil 7, Monster Hunter World, Devil May Cry 5, Resident Evil 2, and now Resident Evil 3. And look, if Resident Evil 2 set the standard for game remakes going forward, then Resident Evil 3 not only did it uphill the standard, it went above and beyond. Now, for those who don't know, you play as Bae, aka Jill Valentine, aka one of the most influential female characters in all of gaming. And sometimes you also play as Mr. Shoot Your Shot Carlos Oliveira. And look, they're both amazing, but this show is not about them. Nah, this show is about that sexy beast Nemesis. And let me tell you though, Jill and Nemi have a very unique on and off love-hate relationship going on. Like, Jill is being pursued relentlessly by old Smiley over here, and yes, I was shitting literal, not figurative bricks whenever this sexy bastard popped out of nowhere. Well, that being said, this game is a lot more action oriented than Resident Evil 2. When in the previous game you had to avoid conflict as much as you can, in this one Jill and Carlos, they have all the time and they ready to throw them hands.
How is this fucker not dead yet?
Like, nah, for real, Leon and Claire were legit terrified of Mr. X, while Jill was like, nah fam, I'm tired of your shit, you're about to get those tentacle cheeks clapped, fam. Now, if you think Mr. X was a badass, then let me tell you, Nemesis makes him look like a whole bitch. Number one, Mr. X was low-key lazy as hell. He walked everywhere and only threw hands. But Nemi, Mr. Snatch Your Girl, had no, and I mean absolutely no chill. Homie will chase after you, and I mean he will haul ass. He was hauling all the ass. But Jill ain't no rookie like Leon or Claire. She can quick step, while Carlos will falcon punch anyone or anything in front of him. Nemi though, if hands or tentacles don't do the job, homie will lit your ass up, and I mean literally. Dude, this game is fast paced, heart pounding, poop inducing, and most of all, exciting as hell. Okay, so look, this game takes place before Resident Evil 2, and yes, I'm aware it says 3 in the title, and yes, I know that's not how numbers work, but don't focus on that. Capcom had mad issues back then, not the point. The point is, the story is actually pretty straightforward. Jill is trying to escape Raccoon City because aside from being a shitty version of Smallville, it's also being overrun by zombies, and these are the CrossFit vegan type zombies because damn, these dudes and dudettes can take several bullets to the dome and still pop lock the way towards you. So the evil pharmaceutical company umbrella, or regular pharmaceutical company if you want to be all real about it, they decided to send out their bioweapon codenamed Nemesis to kill off all the remaining STARS members because they still salty over what happened at the Spencer Mansion. Now, I'm not gonna go over every detail of the story for you guys because aside from I don't want to give anything away, spoilers and all, but it's also old AF as the kids will say. Now, what I can tell you is that they actually made some pretty significant changes to the storyline that fit better the overall narrative. The original felt a little too cartoony, a little too video gamey. Now, with the changes they did to the remake, not only does the storyline flow better, it actually makes way more sense. So Capcom, I commend you. That was amazing. Good job. Okay, I'll admit, I'm a bit biased when it comes down to this one, because Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the PS1 was the very first Resident Evil game I ever finished, so it has a very special place in my T-virus infected heart. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10 because my only issue was that it was a bit short, and that's a small issue considering how amazing Jill, Carlos, and Nemesis were. There was never a dull moment, and the gameplay was fast-paced but also full of tension. I was terrified for a good 90% of it. If you haven't picked this one up, I highly encourage you to do so. This game is a must-have. Pero mi gente, ya know that's only my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, if you want to catch me screaming for my life or judge my terrible gameplay, hit me up on my Twitch channel. The link is posted below and your support will be greatly appreciated. But before I go, I know these are hard times for all of us, and if any of you need to talk, vent, or even just play some games and chill, just to distract the mind of everything that's going on in the world, please hit me up. Yo, you can hit me up on any of my socials posted below. Trust me, I got you. We're gonna get through this together, alright?
Okay.
Sabe? No, tigre!